My favorite thing about Guyana is that I'm the prettiest girl here. Okay, I'm not even tooting my horn when I say that. It is a literal fact. Okay, I think it could be on Google.
The Guyanas are coming for this woman that went to the country. Actually created a page to talk about Guyana leaving. But then she was doing a get ready with me and she said something that got them pissed off. She said she is the prettiest girl in that country. As that she is in the country, she was like, she's the prettiest, as there's nobody in that country that is fine like her. See, how can you, white woman, go into a country that is full of black, brown, and you mount your camera and you are talking about how you are the prettiest in that country? What do you mean by you're the prettiest in the country? But then she made an apology video, which Guyana people did not accept. She made an apology video saying that she didn't mean it, she's sorry, da da da. But then she came to that country because she was saying that she saw oil money or something, and is only a group of people or a kind of people that can access that part of Guyana. Guyana people did not find this funny. They dragged that. In fact, I feel like if this happened in my country, she'll be silenced for life with insults, because I'm not sure she will want to come and she will not even have the mouth to apologize, because that is even worse, right? It's like you insulted everybody in that country, which is poor. So I'm going to go ahead and roll some reaction for you to watch to the end, and also an apology video and reaction to the apology video. Then I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Going to another country and saying you're the prettiest girl there is crazy work. Like, Miss Girl, I know where you're from, but I don't think you were the prettiest girl there, and I don't think you're the prettiest girl here in Guyana. And also, it's not Guyana, it's Guyana. It's just so disrespectful to see these people, these white people, coming from these foreign lands and thinking that, oh my gosh, I've just discovered a new place. Like, this is so cool. There's like oil money here, and there's like 800,000 people, which like nobody lives here. Girl, people live there. And also saying that, oh my gosh, Jonestown happened here. Yao and Jim Jones took like 1,000 people from America and brought them to Guyana and killed them. Isn't that so cool? Like, honey, what? That's not cool. I don't think that's cool. She's like, yeah, I want to go there. I want to see that. The amount of confidence you have to think that, oh my gosh, I'm the prettiest girl here. Like, have you seen any of the local people in Guyana? Have you seen any of the women? Have you seen anything? How long have you been there? Like, did you just see people in the airport? Like, not even, like, even people in the airport, I'm sure you're not the prettiest among them. Like, I don't know about y'all, but this is reminding me of something called colonization. Yep, they did it to us before and they want to do it to us again.
My favorite thing about Guyana is that I'm the prettiest girl here. Okay, I'm not even tooting my horn when I say that. It is a literal fact.
If you asked me if I had thoughts about the Guyana living girl and I said no, I'd be blatantly lying. Like, because I have so many thoughts, and most of them not pretty, if not all. And speaking of pretty, my friend showed me the video where she's saying one of the things she loves about Guyana is that she's literally the most pretty girl here, the most beautiful girl here. You're white. Like, you're literally white. Apart from being white, you're a mediocre looking white person. And you know this because you have work done. You knew you were a 5 wherever you came from, but because you're racist or colorist or featurist, you came here and you assume that because you're living amongst people of color, that by default, due to you being white, you're automatically the most beautiful person. And to tell you the truth, what she said about that didn't really bother me. Most of my issue was with the fact that she blatantly said to your faces that she's coming in your country, our country, to access things that we cannot access, to access things that the average person cannot access. She's basically saying, hey, I'm white, I'm coming here for the oil money that only a specific class can access. Me. and I'm going to exclude you from things that you should be able to partake in. Essentially, that's what she said while smiling and doing her makeup or whatever that page is about. I feel like this person is blatantly racist. Just blatantly racist. I think someone said she was South African, and that checks out. Okay, this person is blatantly racist. Did not expect any type of backlash from our society by coming on the internet and saying these things. Genuinely thought that we were going to cheer her on because we're a primitive society and no one was going to have any analysis. I genuinely. And if you ask me what we could do about this, my initial reaction was to just block this account, not allow it to have any engagement, just pretty much allow the account to die out. But that's not going to happen. That's unrealistic because people in other parts of the world, people like her, they find this entertaining. They find this stuff to be a fetish. This is conquistador fetish. Like, they love to see other nations that they can pillage. They just... it's like it just gets them going. So I don't think this account is gonna die out if we decide to ignore it. There is another option. It's the evil option, and that's just bullying this person into obscurity. But you didn't hear that option from me. And these are just my thoughts on the entire thing.
My favorite thing about Guyana is that I'm the prettiest girl here. Okay, I'm not even tooting my horn when I say that. It is a literal fact. Okay, I think it could be on Google.
Imagine going to a country where you do not look anything like the locals and saying with your whole chest that the best part of being in that country is that you look better than everybody. Not the food, not experiencing the culture, not the weather, not your interactions with the local, is that you are the best looking woman on that island. Even though you look nothing like the natives. So what exactly are you trying to say? I mean, we know what you're trying to say. We know what you're trying to say. It's just like, that is such a crazy thing to post on the internet. And now your whole page is gone. I think this is a part, and her page was called Guyana Living. So she moved there because they found oil there. So which means the economy is about to start booming. And she's an opportunist, colonizer. So she went there because it's going to be up and coming. Money's really going to start flowing in, and she wants to get it from the ground level. This is why people still have a problem with a certain demographic finding their way to their countries, because they do not understand how to be a part of a culture without centering themselves into the culture. Like, I don't know if y'all saw that thing where it's going around where, you know, in a lot of countries where tourism is very big, the tourism is now starting to affect the culture in a very negative way. In certain parts of Mexico and in the Caribbean, like in Jamaica, a lot of locals are finding it hard to enjoy their own food, their own local food, because restaurants are starting to cater to the palates, or lack thereof, of the foreigners that are visiting. Tourism is supposed to be a wonderful way for the local economy to make money and also for people to experience the culture. But when you have people who come from somewhere else where they feel as though their culture and their background is superior in some weird fucking way, they decide to enforce it up on the locals. And here, I just can't fathom the idea that she would think that she looks better than Guyanese people. Yeah.
This white woman moved to Guyana, created a TikTok account called Guyana Living, and then came up on here and said that she is the prettiest person in Guyana. You move to the people in the country. I understand beauty is the eye of the beholder, and then, you know, it's your opinion. But for you to make a statement like that, you moved to a whole country of thousands of people, and the main population of the country is black and brown people, people of East Indian descent, people of African descent, you know, there's a European minority, but you went into a country of majority of people of color, and you stood up at a white woman and said you're the prettiest woman there. You didn't understand the optics of that in the situation. Now you come to apologize because you realize how you was wrong after you get the backlash. But sometimes you have to read the room and understand and think about things before you actually post it. You understand what I'm saying? You immediately inserted yourself into someone else's culture and then placed yourself at the top. Like I said, I glad you apologize, but like, next time think before you act. You move to somebody else's country and then and put your name as Guyana living. So it's trendy and cool for you to be living in Guyana. And then you put yourself, ma'am, is you cool? Is you cool? So you tell yourself that you probably didn't stand out where you from. So you were going to a country filled with people who is not on the hierarchy of the beauty spectrum in the world because of the Eurocentric beauty standard. And if I go and live among those people, then I will be at the top. That basically what it sounds like to me. Ma'am, please.
All right, so I want to address an issue that has been causing some controversy. I see some people have been making some comments about it, and it's this Guyana living individual that has been, she's from some country, some little white girl from some country that come and promoting Guyana. Now, I know that this got to be funded by some sort of organization, sorry. And I'm wondering if y'all ain't a better thing for folk can do. I mean, y'all could have hired a Guyanese influencer that knows about Guyana to promote Guyana. But there you bring a white girl that, you know, believes that she's the most beautiful woman in Guyana, as somebody would have said. I didn't personally hear she say it. But, you know, she claimed to be the nicest girl in Guyana. Baby, I'm sorry to pop your fucking bubble, but you ain't the prettiest girl in Guyana, because we don't see pretty as skinny and bony. You know, we man them, hey? They like them little fucking round bums. If you see them white man here, them white man coming like they get fucking buffet that gets con walking around with them nice little black fucking girls with them tight little fucking bumsy. Them bumsy that ain't got no silicone inside. And them stiff little bobby that ain't got no silicone inside. You know, so I'm happy to know that you're coming to our country and you're trying to promote us, maybe, I don't know, on a tourism prospect or something of the sort. But the thing is that you seem to be focusing on the top tier of Guyana, all the fancy restaurants and stuff. You never stop by one of them carne shops where sell nice food, like probably me own, and taste nothing because you're a little too bougie for though. You understand? But I want you to know that there's other tiers in Guyana. That is what makes us a society. Now, if you're going to come to discover our country, you need to discover our fucking culture. Okay? I'm sorry for the bad words. I like cuss. Got my mouth nasty. Now, you're promoting the top tier restaurants. Basically, it's American foods you're coming to promote. I never see you do a curry and a fucking roti, an egg ball, a black pudding. I never see you put none of them things in your mouth. No, that's the first problem I have. You understand? If you're going to promote Guyana, we are different layers of culture and people that makes us up as a country. Okay? Secondly, me see you put on an outfit and you holler, this is my Jim Jones outfit. Like, are you going to fucking promote us as a Jim Jones nation? We are still scarred by a massacre of our people. Of almost 1,000 of our Guyanese people are 4 parents, you know. And you're gonna come here and you're gonna act like, oh my God, they're known for Jim Jones, you know. You got a whole Jim Jones outfit. Come on, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? You understand? So if you're gonna come here, I mean, there are white people that came here before that, you know, delve into the nitty-gritty of Guyana. They go on, they eat the corner foods, the folk foods, the culture foods. They went and they do that. Now, I don't know who's funding you, but, you know, I mean, come on. Like, to fund somebody to promote Guyana on a top tier, we don't need that. I'll already make everybody know, but they got more important things. Like, they got dying people out there that need little money for surgery and them sort of thing that y'all could focus on. You understand? As y'all want to promote Guyana, promote the bad things too, promote the things that we are going through. You understand? Y'all come here with y'all little skinny ass to promote Guyana. And just looking at the lovely things. And then when y'all go to countries like Jamaica, I don't think Jamaica got oil, correct me if I'm wrong. But when you go to countries like Jamaica, the only thing that you promote is the fucking slums of Jamaica. A lot of people don't even know that Jamaica nice, or Jamaica got nice parts. You understand? A lot of people don't even know that. Before oil, you didn't know that we got nice parts in Guyana because nobody came to promote us. You understand? Nobody came to promote us. And when they when people do come to Guyana, they promoted the slums that we live in. Now we got a little oil. You're promoting the top tier. Now I heard, I didn't hear this directly from you. I heard you saying that you got access to things that we Guyanese can't access, and we all money. Well, baby, can you access some of that money and save? What I got a girl that I pleaded for some donation. I pleaded for some donation to save her life. Can you access some of the things that we don't have access to? Because apparently you married to exam, or you married to somebody in the government, or there is somebody in the government that giving you things. You understand? When you come as, let me refer, an educationist. I like make up words to y'all because they ain't got words to describe people like y'all. When you want to come as an educationist, an informist, try and educate your fucking self. Try and educate yourself not to offend the people that are here. Because if you're going to come as a white chick in a predominantly black country and holler you the most beautiful girl in the world, you're going to offend the fuck out of a lot of people. You're going to offend the fuck out of a lot of people. And baby, you're so white that we son got you looking real brown. And I don't understand, you know, this whole, you're the prettiest girl in the world. I mean, I'm not the, I gotta use my little filter for look fucking nice. I'm a little makeup for look fucking nice. I am not on a beauty contest with you. I am not on a beauty contest with you, but believe me when I tell you, we got some beautiful women here, and they're black women. And for me, and for you, I'm a black woman. My skin brown. We got some beautiful black women with, ask them white man what they'll fucking tell you. Now another issue that I have with you. You walk up to my friend's daughter the other day in the mall, and oh my God, you're so pretty. Yeah, she's fucking pretty. She's fair skinned because she's Brazilian, and she's pretty. You walk up to my friend's daughter, give her a card and tell her, oh, model. And did you even inquire as to her age? She's 13 years old. She's 13 years old. Why would she want to be modeling out there with, you know, you white girls? I mean, you white girls are some fucking shit. Yeah. Partying and group sex and whatever. Like, you know what? Save the little children that. If you're really and truly serious about, you know, getting models, I don't know what you're getting models for. You come promoting Guyana, now you want models or whatever. Like, you're gonna a little confused as to your real agenda. All right? But another thing that we were highly offended about, it seems that you didn't get all your facts right about Guyana. You know, you're pronouncing Guyana's Ghana. Like, you know what? Get it right. Get it right. And you know what? Step out of your bouginess, your high class up there motherfuckingness, and come down to see the real Guyana. The top tier is mixed with your people, you know, your country. We're glad to have you here. We're not saying that we don't like you or whatever. But, you know, the top tier that you're examining and that you're promoting is filled with your people and the people with the money and the bougie people. Step the fuck down and come and experience what Guyana is really about. Guyana is not about the Italian food and the fancy foods and all these fucking places that you're promoting with fucking fried fish and chips. curry and roti, cook up rice, egg ball, salaro. That is what you need to discover about our country, our culture. Stop promoting the fucking top tier, man. Come on. Come on. Whoever's funding you, I hope that, you do a review and you do something better. Do something better, man. You're just wasting a set of screen fucking time.
Hi everyone. I would personally like to come on here and apologize. I am so sorry for everything that I have said about Guyana. I want to do a huge apology, a genuine sorry to the Guyanese people and especially the Guyanese women. I understand the gravity of the situation, the gravity of my words, and I just want to say I'm really sorry. I genuinely love Guyana and I love the Guyanese people. So I don't want to make any excuses for my words, my videos, what I've said. I just want to hold myself accountable. And I have been seeing your videos, comments, posts about me, and I'm also glad you guys are holding me accountable for what I said. I think it's very important in this day and age that we do that with people who have a platform. So yeah, I really truly never meant any ill intent, but I can 100% see where I was wrong, what I said was terrible, and yeah, I hope that you can give me the chance to grow and learn from this situation. I know a lot of you will not forgive me, and I completely understand, and you will not like me, and you're completely in your right, but I will never stop trying. And I feel like actions speak louder than words. I want to show you guys how I will do better, how I will be better for Guyana and for the Guyanese people. I am not here to colonize. I'm not here to take anyone's jobs. I was just posting TikToks from a tourist perspective where I can also see that didn't take well. So I'm also sorry for that. But yeah, I'm really nervous making this video. You Guyanese are a tough crowd. But I hope you will allow me the chance to move forward and show you guys how I can be better. Be better for Guyana and for the Guyanese people. I am not here to colonize. I'm not here to take anyone's jobs. I was just...
Let me start by saying this. I did not review the apology video yesterday because I didn't want my opinion to become public perception. If you notice the way I operate, I will come 2 or 3 days afterwards. I would like the people to have their own opinion and I'll give my opinion. Now let me say this. I agree with a lot of people what they say. We don't accept that apology. I would say I have 3 main reasons why I will not accept that apology. Number 1, who gives the apology and laugh? Imagine me killing somebody or assaulting somebody and going in front of the court and saying I would like to apologize to leniency and then chuckling about it. That's not an apology. If you're laughing, that means that you really and truly don't understand the gravity of the situation. You have said that many times that you understand the gravity of the situation, but clearly you don't. Because why would you laugh about something that deeply hurt so many people on so much levels, right? And then I saw a part in your video you're saying that you represent Guyana and you'll do better for the Guyanese people in the future. I would like all the Guyanese to understand, I've said this many times, what we're getting in this country is not an Ambani, is not a Mark Zuckerberg, is not a Bill Gates. It's the worst of the worst from other country. This young lady was cancelled from South Africa. For what? Making sexist remarks. You know what she said? A young man was on a show dating program and a girl wanted to sleep with him. And he said that, man, I'm saving myself for marriage. Her remarks on camera was, you should have sexually assaulted him. You should have raped him. Right? And that is what she was cancelled for in South Africa. What I'm saying is, if she's cancelled in her own country, they're saying, we want nothing to do with you. You're not the face of South Africa. Y'all going and dig these people out to the bottom of the barrel and bring them to Guyana and saying, all right, here, you'll be the face of Guyana. To the tourism industry, the tourism minister and everybody else who deal with tourism. Really and truly, one of the fastest growing economy or the fastest growing economy in the Caribbean and in the Western Hemisphere. That is who you're going to choose as a representative for our country. Somebody who was canceled in their own country. Somebody who their country wants nothing to do with. Come on, do better. Right? Secondly, she said she's not here to steal jobs. I don't know who the hell was thinking that you came to work. It's obvious you're a colonizer. The same thing when you're saying you're not, you are. Right? Let me give you the scenario. Back in the days when you used to be working hard on the plantation and plowing the land and doing everything, and the slave master used to go and bring his wife to enjoy all the spoils. It's the same thing you're doing, right? Guyanese people are out here punishing, GPL lashing you to fucking head with $50,000 and $70,000 like bill. The government saying that they cannot intervene and subsidize the electricity, but you're here living it up, going to all the fancy restaurants. You've only been to fancy places. Let me show you this. Gordon Ramsay was here, who's way more popular than she is. For those of you who don't know who Gordon Ramsay is, he's a successful businessman, multi-millionaire. He's a successful TV show host who actually has his own program who people actually follow. Not somebody who was cancelled, right? And when he came to Guyana, he been down to the market, he was riding on a horse carriage. He been to a bunch of local cafes, small business places to promote the small businesses. You're here at all the big places to the rich people. So when you're going to say that you didn't come here to work, who thought that you came here to work is very, very stupid. Because you did not came here to work. Somebody's funding you. You're being funded by somebody who's already ripping us off. I don't know who it is, but it's definitely the money is funding your endeavors. So nobody thought you came to work. So stop with that nonsense, right? And last but not least, right? When you're saying that you did not know that we were that touchy and it would have hit us so hard, who could go to South Africa and just got there and is a social media influencer and say that they're the most beautiful woman in South Africa? Y'all would have tore them limb from limb, especially if they were African and they trumped all of you white girls by saying, what? I'm the most beautiful girl here. You would have tore her limb from limb. Why? Let me say this, and I'm done with this when I'm going to say this, right? It's a peasant mentality. Even if somebody's better looking at you than you, but you perceive that you're higher value because you have more than them and you're entitled more than them, beauty goes out the window. And that's exactly what you promoted there, a peasant mentality. It had nothing to do with who better looking, who have more carbs, who actually have boobs that could stand up on its own. It had to do with the fact that you're white and you think that you're privileged. And because of that, we will not accept your apology. I like the Guyanese who are making video and calling for you to leave our country. And I would call on the tourism industry and whoever else that brought you here to let you leave. Bring someone else. They in it. That's the bottom of the fucking barrel. Y'all bringing here to promote us. And she already disrespected our country. So she should leave just like how she came. We don't want her representing Guyana. And that is facts 100.
A company that is trying to promote the Guyana, because you can clearly see that they are trying to promote Guyana. It is not our own personal page. She kind of opened a TikTok page that is called Guyana Living, and that is where she's documenting so many things that is happening in Guyana. That statement was wrong. It's the audacity for me to come out and say the best thing or the best part of me being in this country, or the best thing is that the best, when you say the best, that means every other thing in the mud. This is the top, that you are the prettiest. You didn't talk about the food, you did not talk about the culture, you did not talk about the environment, you did not talk about the people, how accommodating they can be, how friendly they are. You're talking about how you are the prettiest. I don't want to know if everybody that you have encountered, if everybody that you've seen in that country is ugly in your eyes. What makes you think that coming to the internet and talking about how you are the prettiest? It doesn't sound well in my ears. Like, it was so annoying to even watch. She has taken down the video, and to even get the full video is impossible on the internet. But then, because a lot of people are talking about it, that's why I brought it for you. Have you seen this video? Let me know down in the comment section. What is your take? Because I feel like if she has done this in fact, this is what most people, most white people that go to all this country, let me use African countries, they go to African countries, they don't go to the best parts of the country. They go to where people are actually suffering, the ghetto parts, right? They'll go to the ghetto parts and post it on the media and let you feel like, oh, this is what is happening in this country. So you, because you're not there, of course, I'm not in Guyana, just imagine, just see that for her to be the prettiest, definitely everybody in that country is very ugly. And I did not see any lady that actually made this video that was ugly. No women were ugly, right? There were other videos, but I couldn't bring them. No women were ugly or is ugly in that country. So this is what they do. Most of them, you see, most of them, they will use children to create content. You might see a lot of children on the street roaming around, children that probably their parent doesn't really have much and they look very dirty because they've been playing so much all day. These are the people that they will put camera on and be like, say hi to the camera. What is this people's problem? What is their problem? There are a lot of things to see in a country when you go to the country. There are a lot of things to see. It is not just the ghetto part. Me personally, when I go to a country, in fact, I'm not interested in the ghetto part. I want the luxury part of the country. I want to see the beautiful part of the country. I feel like that is the reason why you should go to. Then later you can now really go to, okay, let me stay in the neighborhood if you really want to interact with people in the country, right? It's not just you now coming and talking about how you are the pretty. I feel like that is, and she was like, she's not capping. She's the prettiest. Imagine me going to a country and coming to tell you people, I went to so country and I am the prettiest. The audacity. Anyways, what is your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Respectfully, it is your favorite girl again, Maria David. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And please turn on the post notification bell to get notified as soon as I upload another interesting video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.